I've recently rewatched Total Drama, and I kind of feel like I'm in the Matrix low-key, because, Owen to me has been the canon winner, the better winner. The major majority of the fan base agrees that Owen should have won Total Drama, or, is the canon winner, should I say. He's the canon winner over Gwen. And like I said, I recently rewatched this, and how is Owen the canon winner in the fan base? And why did I believe that malarkey? That entire season was basically built around Gwen for Gwen, and it's like her entire perspective is that season. Every episode, it's something Gwen related, either Gwen making a friendship, Gwen fumbling a friendship, Gwen, messing around with Trent, Gwen messing around with LaShawn or Heather, or just Gwen insulting someone, or Gwen winning a challenge, or Gwen being the reason the team lost a challenge, or something like that. And it's just always Gwen. And she wants to actually like go to college and stuff. She even wanted a little party at the end. Owen has done nothing game-wise in the game. Oh.
Hey, what's up, cat?
She wanted pets. Where Gwen was like super strategizing, and she didn't fall for a lot of the tomfoolery that everyone else fell for. And I just don't understand it. I really don't. And it's just so weird to me, because everyone in the fandom is like, yeah, Owen, up, Owen W, Owen got it, canon winner. You see which one is the canon winner, Owen or Gwen. And people always vote. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, have we seen the same season? It doesn't make sense to me in any capacity, because everything Gwen did was built to almost last, but pretend like she's not trying to. And she had a relationship with everyone for the most part in almost every single way. And it's so whack that one team, like in Total Drama Island, has like all the main characters, you feel me? It's so whack. And then the other team has people that aren't even in 2 seasons, let alone 3. And even at the final 3, it is Heather and Gwen. That is literally the main rivalry between the two. The entire focus of Total Drama Island is, I want Heather out. Let's get Heather out. What episode is Heather gonna get out? She just duped Lindsay. When does Heather get out? And then Gwen is the protagonist to that antagonist, and somehow Owen's the winner. Are you kidding me? Because he wants a party. He got some people because they gold diggers. He said, I want a party and I'll share some of the wealth, some of the loot. They're like, oh, I want some loot. Like, come on, Lindsay. And let's be real. Like, if you were on like a season, if you had to share a residence with someone for like 5 months, because realistically I think that's how long Total Drama took, and all they did was fart to make a mess and smell like booty all day, how are you not voting that person off? Alright, so this is Editing Mystic, and as I'm editing this, I'm realizing that they almost majorly got Bridget out because she stank for 1 episode. One time Bridget was a little bit smelly, so they voted her off. Owen, however, can stink the entire time, and that's alright. Everyone just deals with Owen because that's comedy. But, Lord forbid, Bridget gets sprayed uncontrollably, by the way. She couldn't help it by the skunk, and then she stunk a little, or whatever made her stink. And yeah, you could say it was the guys' alliance, but I heavily doubt that, because when they were targeting, the priority of girls, they could have gone after anyone stronger, but they chose Bridget over the other girls to go first because the priority of her stinking. How does her stinking once, even though Jeff is in love with her, and you guys can see that out of all the girls, that's left, Gwen, Lindsay, LaShawna, the only one that has a connection to one of the guys still in game is Bridget, and you're gonna vote her out first? Are you kidding me? It's cause she stank. It wasn't cause she was a girl, it's cause she stank. And because she stank once, y'all got her out. That's ridiculous, because Owen was chewing and smelling like booty and caca the entire season. Y'all didn't do anything about it. Get out of here. How does that person continue to stink up the entire place until they win? No. How do they eat? And how did Owen not get eliminated when he is the, Tubby McBigback that ate Chef's, the cinnamon rolls, and Duncan didn't do anything? Duncan was like, we need to do this, complete the challenge. We have a plan. We have a goal. Let's execute it. And Owen was like, there's some cinnamon rolls that look good over there. And then Duncan gets eliminated. I ain't buying it. And I'm not even like a Duncan glazer. Duncan's, in my opinion, like high tier mid. So I don't know if this convinced you to switch over to Gwen, but this needs to be studied and talked about, all right? Like, there needs to be a Gwen movement. Why is Owen the accepted canon winner? No, sir. Gwen movement. Let's get it. If you want to see more rants like this, I guess I've told Drama. If you like this, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get it.